chairman too. They are my memories. They may not resonate with you, and you may see it differently, but they are my memories. And I share them freely. Although I had pastored this church for a number of years before I met him, it is a testament to his humility that I did not know for a long time that there was a politician and one that was in a place, a position like his, until he was a member of the Chartered Institute of Personnel Management, and I was also a member and fellow. At one of the conferences in Abuja, he came to me and said, and introduced himself. And of course, he chatted with me and I greeted him and blessed him. And I think the following year, subsequently, he greeted me again, and at that time I said, let me use my hidden camera in my eyes to capture his face. And that's when I became more aware of him. And I would notice he would come in to church quietly, sit at the back, and as the brother who read the profile would say, in a very unassuming way, was not loud, and he was not offended by the fact that I did not immediately recognize him, unlike some people who would carry grudge for a long time simply because you did not recognize them. Dr. was not so. And there were a couple of times when I didn't see him in church that he would come and I would harass him in quote, and all he would do is smile and apologize. And they would threaten him sometimes that I will bring you to this your back seat that we always sit, I will bring you to the front, and we would joke over it. There were a couple of other incidences. I remember when he wanted to travel to Jerusalem, I think it was last year, and he brought his paper for me to sign to guarantee. And of course, the Bible warns us about being careful in guaranteeing people. And then when he came, I asked a few questions, and then I guaranteed him. And subsequently, some people from, was it DSS, called me and said, do I know so and so person? And I said, yes, I signed this paper, I'm his pastor. And they said they were doing a routine check. And that was it. And when he came back, I told him so. But the interesting thing was, he asked me, Pastor, have you been to Jerusalem? I said, well, I've not been there. And it was, oh, I wish I had sufficient funds to take you. I said, I've not gone, not because of funds, but because of other issues. And we kind of joked over it. The other thing was, when the road that leads to this church was bad, the Oyetubo Street, and we wanted to fix it. And we were looking for who to do it so that the local government would also be satisfied. And he pointed us to someone. And not only did he point us to who would do it, but he also gave, if I recall, he gave of his own contribution to the fixing of that road. Although sadly, some months after that road was fixed, as is the case with many of the infrastructure in our country, the potholes reappeared. If the contractor is here, he should know that he has not done an excellent job. So that's telling you, contractor, you are owing God. He was also the head. I don't know how he came to be, but in this church we had family groups, and he was the head of one of the family groups. Despite his busy schedule, we would see him in church, mobilizing his group. I was not a member of that family, but I do know that he played his role as the head of the family group. And those are my memories. Our text this morning is taken from the book of Genesis chapter 5. It's a rather long read, but I will read verses 1 to 8, and then we will read verses 24 to 26. Verses 1 to 8, it begins by saying, this is the genealogy of Adam. In the day that God created man, He made him in the likeness of God. He created them male and female and blessed them and called them mankind in the day they were created. And Adam lived 130 years and begot a son in his own likeness, after his image, and named him Seth. After he begot Seth, that if Jesus delays his coming, everyone here today will die. Death is no respecter of persons, it's no respecter of positions, it's no respecter of plans. It disrupts our boastings, it disrupts our pride, it casts away the things that we hope to do, and the harm that we cause others on our road to success. It reminds us that at the end of the day, all of it is vanity. It reminds us that no amount of wealth, no amount of power, no amount of influence can shield us from the reach of death.
Good morning, church. Ordinarily, I don't like to stand on this altar to say this, but because my late brother, Chairman, Oladotun was so dear to my heart, so I decided to be here at least to say something. Though I was not asked to say something, but I was compelled within myself to say something to condole the people of Onigbongbo, to condole the family, and also to condole all the leaders in Onigbongbo yesterday. I bring you condolences also from the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Ayinde, and also my humble self, and also from all the leadership of Onigbongbo yesterday. Our condolences go to the family, the wife, the children, all of the good people of Onigbongbo yesterday, his friends, his colleagues, I mean the conference 57, and especially the church. And I pray that this kind of affliction will not rise again in the church in the mighty name of Jesus. Oladotun was a shining example to all his colleagues. He was an exemplary leader and a role model, and was a very, very intelligent man that had ever met in his life. I'm not here to, say, or to waste our time, but just to console the family that God will comfort us and let us have solace in God. That God has given Honorable Doctor to us and He has taken him. And for all of us that are still alive, let us bear it in mind that one day we'll go like this. That's what we put here. That is the fact. We will go like this one day. And what will people say about us? That's what matters. So let us live an empathic life. Let us live a life that will continue to touch people's life, that will continue to elevate people, not to bring people down. Three days before his death, we were at the 60th birthday of one of his colleagues. And Oladotun was full of life. In fact, when the musicians started singing, he stood up and was dancing. Everybody was dancing. At the time he came to me where I was sitting down, greeted me and took photograph with me and the Honorable Speaker of House of Assembly. So everybody was happy. We never knew that he was going to go this soon. So it's a shock and a big loss to all of us in Onigbongbo local government and the entire politician in Lagos State. We are going to miss him for life. And I don't think we'll have someone like Oladotun in this local government. I'm not paying lip service to this, but I'm telling you the fact from the bottom of my heart. And to the wife, I want to assure you that we will not leave you alone. Your children do not lack. And all of the days and the years that you spend in the land of the living, you will not bury any of your children. We are going to stand by you. Personally, me, I am going to stand by you. And I'm also instructed. And I have also instructed the new chairman that she must at least every month send something enough for the upkeep of the family as well. And that she's going to do, and that's what she is going to do. And aside from that, all of the Oladotun cronies, they have told her that she should carry everyone along so that we can move the NCA forward. Thank you very much, the church. God bless you. God will continue to expand this region. God will make the Redeemed Church of God to be globalized in the mighty name of Jesus. And for all of the pastors who don't serve God eternally, thank you very much. God bless you.